Welcome to naturally.co. This morning we're going to make fried matzah like my mother used to make. It's pretty simple to do. I've got some butter frying in the pan. I'm just going to add some onions and I'm going to fry them up until they get a little translucent. And then we're just going to put our mix right in top. So while that is frying up, I'm going to start preparing the matzah. So what we're going to do with the matzahs, I've got 2 matzah crackers. We're just going to break them up into small pieces right inside this drainer. Once we get them all cut, we're going to take some hot water from the faucet and just kind of pour right over it to soften them up. After we do that, we're just going to fold in 3 beaten eggs, put a little salt. I'm going to add a little cinnamon just to give it a little sweetness since this is our breakfast dish. You don't need to use the cinnamon. You can use as much salt or pepper that you prefer. So, we've got it all mixed up here. Gonna turn our hot water on, just make sure it gets a little warm. And then we're just going to rinse over. We don't want them to get too mushy, just soft. Remember, we got the egg as well that we're going to put over it, so it'll mush up a little bit more with the egg. All right, so there we go. All right, so I've got my egg already beat, 3 of them in there. Take my matzah, just dump it right on in. I've also got some veggie sausage that I like to use, Morningstar. Just gonna dump that right in. Now we're just gonna fold it all together. So it's all one mixture. I'm also going to take just a little bit of cinnamon. It might have been a little bit much, but you can pour it in to your taste or not. While I'm frying, I'm going to just add some salt. If you want some pepper, you can do that as well. All right, now that our onions are ready, we are just going to fold this right on in. Pretty simple to make. I've got a little extra butter over here. So as this starts to cook, I'll just add some more butter. So I put 1 tablespoon for the onions. And then if the pan starts to dry up a little more butter. And as it's doing that, I'm just going to add some salt. This particular matzo cracker was saltless, so it would be a little bit flavorless without some more salt or added salt. So I just want to mix in those onions as well and mix this up every so often. So as this butter is melting, I'm just going to get it moving around. And we're just going to do this, fold it every so often until we get all the egg cooked and everything kind of blended together, looking the way you want it. So it takes maybe 5 minutes of frying. We're almost there now. So I used about 2 tablespoons of butter. So there you have it. Simple fried matzah. Very easy to make, a little unique if you haven't had it before. Again, you can use different protein if you want. I use vegetarian sausage. You can use whatever you want or skip it altogether. And then the seasoning, also up to you. I put a little cinnamon and some salt on it. I hope you enjoy.